everybody, and again we are back, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be making some pizza dough. Now this pizza dough is going to go in conjunction with what's going on the Jennings report, and you can tune in at 12 noon to see what we got. So right now I have some warm water here. The water temperature is actually 114 degrees right now, and we need to get it down to about 110 to activate the yeast. But in the meanwhile, oh, and by the way, this is T-Roy Can Cook. I might have said that wrong. T-Roy Cooks. This is his pizza dough recipe, and this was done on June 2nd, 2015. So this pizza recipe has been out for a while. So while we wait for the water to cool down a little bit, we're going to get everything in this bowl right here. So, and I'm reading the directions here, so bear with me. Let's see. Okay, in this container right here, I have 4 cups of bread flour. So we're just going to get that in there. Let me get this hook out my way first. Okay, doesn't want to come out. Here we go. Alright, so 4 cups of bread flour.
16 cups.
About I'm going to go with a tablespoon of salt. Regular old Morton salt. And just a little bit of garlic powder I'm going to put in. I'm not going to put a whole lot in because our olive oil is actually infused with garlic. All right, I'm going to get this hook back in. Lock it in place. And I see our water is down to 109 degrees. So we're going to get started and blooming this yeast. Now remember, yeast is an active organism, and if the water is too hot, you will kill it. So this 1 pack right here equates to 2 1/4 teaspoons, 1 pack. Now yeast has to feed on something, so we have a 1/4 cup of salt, and where's my spoon at? We're gonna stir this till it's all dissolved, the sugar and the yeast. Kind of be gentle with this because, like I said, it's a living thing. You wouldn't want to be smacked around and beat up if you was inside this beaker here. I mean, this measuring cup. I wonder how many people smiled about that. All right. Okay, we're gonna let this hang out for 5 minutes. 8:37. All right, well that's blooming. Don't seem like it's dissolving all that well. I hope this yeast is still good. The expiration date hasn't come up. We're gonna find out. Okay, while we're doing this, we're gonna stir this all together. Just get it stirred up a little bit. All right, so we've got all the dry ingredients stirred up nicely. and we're waiting on our yeast to bloom a little bit. Now, from what I'm hearing, if you smell it and it smells like bread, which it actually does right now, then yeast is good. So once this is done, we're gonna put this in. We're gonna also put our olive oil in, and we also need an additional cup of water in here to mix. So it's gonna be your yeast mixture, your olive oil, and another cup of water that goes in here once we get ready. Hope everybody's Sunday was terrific. Hope you've been enjoying Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully a lot of you didn't have to work, but I'm sure the people that did work are getting paid overtime and a premium. I've been having a good day. I barbecued some ribs. Of course, it's on the Cooking with ENV. Of course, it's gonna be the video right before this one. All right. See, this is now it's getting frothy a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's bubbling up a little bit, so we know our yeast is doing pretty good. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna get a cup of hot water ready, warm water. Leave in the comment section if you enjoy making homemade pizza and making your own pizza dough. And I know a lot of pizzerias now, you can go ahead and buy the pizza dough balls. But I think we've done it before, and I think it's fun to make your own pizza dough. You can say, hey, I made this. And then you can always tweak it a little bit. You can put your extra touches in there and everything. Okay, so this water right now is 108, 109 degrees. That's good. And that's coming out the tap. All right, it's time to get our yeast mixture in there. Our yeast, our olive oil, which is infused with garlic, 1/4 cup. And also 1 cup of warm water. And what you want to do, we want to mix this on the first setting. It's going to be the stir until it gathers up around the bowl and kind of forms the dough a little bit. And then after that, we're going to put it on the second setting, which is number 2, for 5 to 8 minutes. So this is going to go probably about 2 minutes. And oh, by the way, that on the Jennings Report at 12 noon, we're going to be live. We're going to be doing that live. So if you go to the Jennings Report, you can set a reminder, or you can just put it on your calendar, and we'd love to have you join us. Okay, it looks like I may need a little bit more liquid, so let me add that on here. Just gonna pour a very little bit in there. Okay, see how it's shaping into a dough ball? That's what we want. Alright, now we're going to bring it up to the second speed. And we're going to do this for 5 to 8 minutes. I believe we got the right amount of water in there, so we shouldn't have to put any more water. But I am going to throw that little bit of olive oil in there. It's looking good. And right here I got our bowl ready. What we're going to do, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil in this bowl so it can rise and proof. Thing wants to jump around on me a little bit. Oh, the dough is looking fantastic. Leave us a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what type of pizza you like to make. Let us know what type of pizza you like us to make the next time we do pizza. And if you go back on some of our videos, you'll see, I think it's 3 pizza videos that we did. The first one we ever did is on the Kamado Joe. That turned out terrific. We didn't make our own dough on that one. I think I bought that dough from Brooklyn Pizzeria here in Gulfport. Go check out Mark if you're in the Gulfport area on the coast. Tell him Eric sent you. Making a mess over here. Let's see, we got about 3 more minutes. It's looking real smooth. This is good. I like this mixer. Tell you, if you don't have a KitchenAid, doing this by hand is very, very laboring. This KitchenAid saves a lot of time. Excuse me. So I'm going to go through these ingredients again. It is 1/2 cup of warm water, 2 1/4 cups of active dry yeast, that's 1 packet, 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, 4 cups of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, that's optional, and 1/4 cup of olive oil. What I'll do, I'll leave a link in the description below of T. Roy Cook's recipe, his pizza dough recipe. Alright, I think we're looking good. Alright, let me move this down a little bit. Wipe my surface down. which has already been cleaned. But we're gonna go ahead and put a little bread flour down. Get the bread flour. Oh, it's right here. Just gonna put a little bit down, so just in case it's real sticky, but it doesn't look sticky at all. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get our dough off of this dough hook. And it smells good. It smells just like some fresh bread. Oh my goodness. Yep, I would say it's a little sticky. We'll get all of it out of there. All right, now what we want to do is form this into a ball. Get a little bread dough on top of here. And we're going to knead it a little bit more. What we do is just fold over on each other and press into it. Just imagine doing this the whole time if you didn't have this KitchenAid. You'd be wore out. You wouldn't want to make no pizza. Okay. Now when you put rolling this into a ball, let me get a little bit more flour. A little sticky. Yeah, this is hard work. Definitely need a machine. All right, so what you want to do, you want to roll this into a ball, just like I'm doing like this. The top should be smooth, and you gather everything up from the top to the bottom. So your top is real smooth, your bottom is smooth like this. You have a nice sized ball. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our olive oil. We're gonna coat inside of this container, so when we take it out, it doesn't stick. And we also want to coat a little bit on the top so it doesn't get a skin on it. And just roll that around. Alright, so for now, what we're going to do is let this proof. And let me see what T-Roy says. Cover mixing bowl with a kitchen towel or plastic wrap and let dough double in size, usually 1 hour. All right, and after this doubles in size, after an hour, we're gonna punch it down. We're gonna repeat what I did as far as getting the dough in the ball. And then after that, that's called your second rise. After that, your pizza is actually ready to be formed into a pizza dough, into a pizza. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna place this in the refrigerator and we're gonna work this tomorrow. And this dough will be ready for tomorrow. And also remember, when you refrigerate your pizza dough like for 24 hours or so, it actually develops more flavor and it's gonna rise again. But you wanna take it out at least an hour, hour and a half before you start using it. All right, guys, I hope I was able to teach someone something as far as making your own pizza dough. Like I said, I'll leave a link to T-Roy Cooks so you can actually follow it from your phone or your laptop. I'm actually filing it from my refrigerator. I love this refrigerator. It has a TV on it. All right, guys. I'm Eric. I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to check out the Jennings Report at noon. Have a good night.